Yo, 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 what's up? What it do, what it is, what it do, what it is. Just girl Maggie May in the channel of Maggie Experience. And we back with another Streaming University reaction video. I mean, I heard Agent was dropping gems on that thing. Agent was dropping gems. So, he dropped a video. Let's react to it. Let's see if we can learn something. Hope we can learn something off of it. You know what I'm saying? We're not there physically in the Streaming University, but mentally we there. You feel me? I feel like I'm there mentally. I've been watching all the, you know what I'm saying, the clips, the videos, the streams. I feel like I'm there, honestly. So, let's watch this video. Hopefully we can, you know what I'm saying, learn something from it. Get some gems from it. Without further ado, we ain't gonna waste no more time. Let's jump right into it.
Come on in, man. Come on in. Thank you for making it. Thank you for making it. Professor Agent. Professor Agent.
Okay, he's so sorry.
Professor Agent. It's Professor Agent.
Nice to meet you.
Yep.
What's up?
Oh, wow. Yep, it's going to be packed.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah, nice
I
to
walked up the stairs.
Oh, the elevator works too. Nice to see you guys again.
Thank you.
Professor Agent. How do you expect to see this?
You're right. You're right.
Yeah. You're serious about learning, right?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I want to hear.
I'm ready to learn.
Because you're not bullshit.
No, I'm not bullshit. I'm not bullshit.
I'm about to say, because it's a
better be
generous,
there.
small leprechaun that paid for everybody tuition, bro.
Yeah, no,
you
bro.
don't want to bullshit, bro. You don't want to bullshit.
I ain't even have financial aid. You know, Donald Trump, you know, they canceled it. See how you get here?
They did?
Yes.
Oh, shucks. Damn.
So Kai's my only hope.
Okay, well, hey, we got to get this class started. Just tee up, man. Welcome to Pocket Watching 101. Today, we're learning how to watch pockets, man. It's pretty simple. By the end of this class
was Pocket Watching 101? Pocket Watching 101. Okay. Let's see.
you should be able to look at the person beside you and have an exact estimate on how much money they make as a content creator. It's not hard. All the information is publicly accessible. You just need the framework. So we're gonna do some exercises to help you guys get right so that everybody can become a professional pocket watcher. Okay? I'm gonna give you an example.
That motivated me a little bit. I feel like I'm in the class. That kind of motivated me.
Of a rough month I had where I lost a lot of money, and then a good month I had where I made a lot of money, just to give you an idea of what my pockets look like so you could better watch other.
Did I say 350,000? What am I doing with my life? What am I doing?
People's pockets. Okay? Only reason I'm really showing this is because, like, as you make more money, there's some people that actually just pocket the difference. But I'm a content creator. I've been a content creator since I was 12. I like to be able to do cool shit. So you don't get a chance to do that unless you start generating real revenue. In the months where I generate more revenue, I do cooler shit. In the months where it's a little bit slower, I had to slow it down. It's a business at the end of the day. You can't run out of money, otherwise you had to sell your house. If there's a company I like, I DM them. I DM Cinnabon 4 days ago. I DM'd Popeyes last month. I did a deal with them last week. So I just reach out. So this was a rough month for me, January, in terms of revenue. Chat, you know this. We had the weight loss marathon this month. It was expensive, bro. The house rental alone was $80,000. It was another $80,000 on top of the rest of the expenses just for that marathon. I had to lose 25 pounds in 10 days. I gained all the weight back. But it was great content though. It was fantastic content, and that's all that mattered. And there was the rest of the expenses during the month. The different segments that you do. Anytime you need to rent something, buy something, move something, transport something, flights you're booking for people, the team that you have, the payroll. It's a business, bro, so there's gonna be a lot of expenses, and it tallied up to 350,000, my nigga. It's a lot, bro.
Was any of that a write-off?
All of it is write-off. Every business expense is write-off. This whole thing, yeah. My personal expense is not in this because that would be personal revenue split. It's okay to spend money on idea even if you think it's not gonna make money. The reason why this was such a loser for us in terms of profit was because January has notoriously bad ads. And we didn't anticipate it was gonna be that bad. If we do this in December, the weight loss marathon would have been very profitable. Companies don't pay for a lot of ads in the quarter 1. January, February, March. So what you wanna do is, so it's like you're still gonna make content. You're not gonna not make content in those months. But I didn't realize how big of a difference it was gonna be. And at the time, I think some niggas pull ads from Twitch. It was just a bad time for ads. And so I lost maybe like $100,000 on that. And I wasn't able to make the money back in the rest of the month, which is okay because I was happy with the content though. That's what I'm saying. That's the whole point of today's lesson is like, whoa, it's cool to lose money as long as you're happy with the content, because there's gonna be other ideas you have that make money that's not that high lift, that's not that high production. This is what the revenue looked like for January on Twitch. You could tell it's a marathon because I had 300-hour stream. I really want y'all to focus in on this though. This is why I'm saying ads are really underrated.
Hey, listen.
Do you see this purple
My
section here?
head turned and everything. I'm trying to see what's up. He made 127,000. What? 127,000? My God.
Here?
And that was a slow month. That was a slow month.
Those are ads. If I remove the ads, my budget is eviscerated. So I'm saying it's underrated because it's the main way I get to do cool stuff.
127.
It also helps convert subscribers because niggas want to subscribe if there's lots of ads. But I wouldn't recommend that because the main priority for small streamers is discovery. As you grow, I would recommend it more and more. But I really truly believe it, bro. Like without ads, and you can see this split here. I pulled it up on purpose. Like on an average day, in January, this is a marathon, so I was live the whole day. Keep in mind, there's ads playing the entire day, $4,000. And that's a bad day. Because if this was done in December, that's gonna be $20,000, $25,000. In the months where you are buying more, advertisers are spending more. Black Fridays, Thanksgivings, Christmases, that season hits hard. Summertime, people going on vacation. So this was Twitch, and this is what YouTube looked like in a little bit more of an optimized month.
Do that really say $84?
From the stream, bro. So if we take a look, also I nailed it on brand deals. We had a lot of mega brand deals that month. And so the overall revenue was fantastic. Even though we spent 500,000, we still made money. You get what I'm saying? What? So I spent 500, but I made 800. So that's a winner for us. You want to win more than you lose because that's how you stay in business. But if you lose, it's not the end of the world.
Hey,
and I really want to say like, now you have 282,000. What's your next big idea? You get what I'm saying? That's what money does. Like, what's your next big idea? Like Streamer University, boom. Like you guys all, I imagine, are creatives. Like you have good ideas in your notes, in your textbooks, in your phone. Like that's what helps make it happen. But it's not, but I also don't think you spend 100% of it on that though. That's why Webull is sponsoring this right here. Because you should also invest it. Whatever avenue you choose to do it in. It could be real estate, it could be investing in stocks, it could be in whatever you feel comfortable in. Get informed. If you need a great trading platform, Webull is your platform.
Yeah.
This is the pocket
really
watching
hard.
cheat sheet. I'm about to hand it out to y'all, okay? This is gonna give you a nice average. What I want y'all to take from this is I'm giving you a few instances of what you can get on the lower end of brand deals.
Let me pause this for a second. Let me have a look at this. Okay. That's hard.
Higher end of brand
That's
deals.
hard.
Lower end of ads, higher end of ads. Lower end of monthly views on YouTube, higher end of monthly views on YouTube. The reason why I'm giving a range is because if you're in tech and finance on YouTube, you're at the peak. You get hella bread. You might make $15,000 from 1 million views. If you do pranks and IRLs, the chances are you're probably in the mid-range, 3,000 to 5,000.
Okay.
It's a huge behemoth of a difference. There's no way to just snipe it. You just have to account for the variables. Damn, I haven't looked at chat all stream. I could be getting cooked. Am I getting cooked?
Don't let HMR.
I don't know. I never know what this
Don't
is.
let HMR CC this.
Oh, for chatting?
Yeah.
They're just freaking out at how much money you made and how much money you spent.
I know. I tell y'all niggas think I'm Mr. Beast, but I did that try and put as much back into it as I can. Every once in a while, I get myself fried, you know. But depends on RPM. You're right, but the RPM is the range. That's what I'm talking about. You know, finance niggas get a higher one, prank niggas get a lower one. So I want y'all to take a look at this cheat sheet. What you need to understand about pocket watching is that it's all variable. You'll make, hold on, quiet down. You'll make more money in September than you will in February. It's true. So that has to be accounted. Maybe you had a peak month. You can't say a nigga makes that every month. Maybe you had a bad month. You can't say a nigga makes that every month. It's impossible. So you have to account for all the variables. There's a lot. What ad rate they run, right? Even the length of their YouTube videos, because you could fit more ads in a longer YouTube video. That's why a lot of people run them VOD channels, because it's an 8-hour video, bro. You could span that bitch with ads. Like, there's so many variables that this should give you a baseline. If you see a nigga with 2,000 live viewers and you looking at his streaming like he's probably running about half ads, you can calculate them, watch for an hour, see how much ads he's running. You can find out exactly how much that nigga makes. All right, man, now it's y'all turn to try, right? Let's give it a shot before I do it myself. Get in groups of 2, pocket watch. So all of that to say, it's just a formula. You have the cheat sheet. Just pace it. If there's a nigga getting 2,000 concurrent viewers, there's the metric is there for 1,000. Scale it up. Do a little bit of quick math, man. I think there's a lot of money in content.
AJ,
Yeah.
I just pocket watched Talil, and I'll tell you guys how.
Tell me how much you made.
So Talil has a secret TikTok account. So that TikTok account, Talil posts 6 times a day.
Damn. 1 minute long?
He makes from that in a month. He makes $134,400 in 1 month off TikTok. He has Snapchat. He posts 23 times a day because he likes LeBron. So when he posts TikTok, he makes $35,000 a month. And then from Twitch, I didn't make $240K a month.
I love that initiative. Let's clap it up for
Okay,
him.
Talil getting money.
No cap though. Deadass. That's how easy it is. Like you kind of have a. A lot of what I do is based on like what I'm
I
hearing.
ain't even gonna hold you. I'm not even gonna hold you. One of my biggest inspiration is Queso. I'll be low key pocket watching. Just for inspiration though. So he posts almost every day, sometimes twice a day. So I'll be trying to like calculate in a range of like how many views he got based on RPM. So estimated how much he made for a video, then I add all that thing up, and I'm like, man, that kind of just motivates me to keep going and keep going and keep going. So I mean, I don't see nothing wrong with pocket watching, but I try not to like get too discouraged from it. But I just like to be encouraged, if that makes ooh, it's just motivation, honestly though. It's just motivation.
And even what I'm making, I can base it off of that. But you have the knowledge now, like you can pocket watch whoever you want to. I also want to say like, there's a lot of money in content now, and that's a lot of the reason why people are getting into content. Those are frauds, okay? A lot of you people here, the reason why you got here is because you genuinely enjoy creating content, that you're a creative, and that you want to see your ideas become reality. And so don't lose sight of the creative aspect because you're too busy chasing money, but don't lose sight of the money because you're too busy trying to be creative. At the end of the day, it's hand in hand. Your ability to do both is your ability to operate and execute.
Fact.
Most dudes, before we head out, first thing you got to do is bet on yourself. If you're afraid to do the idea because you think it might backfire, you don't believe in yourself.
Period.
That doesn't mean take dumb risks.
Period.
All right? Some of my risks, as I showed you, did not pay off financially, but it paid off for me. It fulfilled me as a content creator. So once you start to generate more, work with that. That's your operating budget. Now you have an opportunity to cook a little bit more. Help grow your stream. I think consistency is important. In my 3rd class on Sunday, I'm gonna get more into strategy on how to grow as a streamer and stuff I learned and stuff like that. And I also want it to be cooperative. Like if there's things other people learn, we're gonna share it as a class so we all learn. But for today, I'm really just focused on the pocket watching aspect. Bet on yourself, bro. If you don't believe in yourself, who the f will? Hey, the purpose of this talk was I kind of wanted it to be funny, like packaging wise, pocket watching. But I hope you at least learned like one thing that can help you make a little bit more money, bro. Deadass. I hope you did. Appreciate y'all, man. All right, y'all. Class dismissed, man.
That was hard, and I ain't even in the streaming university, but I just learned a whole lot just in that little bit of time. You know what I'm saying? So you just have to be mindful of what you do when you're creating content. You got to make sure it's for the genuine love. You can't really look for the money of it because the money could come years from now. You know what I'm saying? But you got to put in the work today in order to, you know what I'm saying, set yourself up for the future. So that's what I like to doing. I took a little break, but I'm back. So again, thank y'all for tuning in with me. We're going to continue on with these reactions for why they got the streaming university. Hopefully we all can learn something together. And yeah, let's just get to this money and make some good content, man. I appreciate y'all checking in with me. I'm Maggie May, the Chance of Maggie Experience. Until next time, peace.